Hey there, how y'all doing? I'm back. Welcome back to the Making It Work kitchen. So I am making some fish sticks and tater tots. It's one of my favorite comfort meals. Sometimes I like to add baked beans to it. So I want some tartar sauce, and I don't have any tartar sauce, so I'm gonna make some. Because what do we do here? We make it work. If we want something, figure out how to make it work. Figure out how to make it happen. So I'm going to start with sour cream. I don't usually use sour cream. However, today I was kind of feeling like the right thing to do. So we're going to do sour cream. And then we're going to do some whipped mayo. So Miracle Whip. This is the Aldi's brand whipped mayo. It's sweet. So if you don't like it, if you don't like the sweet, just leave it out. No harm, no foul. So whipped mayo. I think I'm going to do a little bit more of that. And then this is real mayo, so Duke's, Hellman's. This is, again, the Aldi's brand real mayonnaise. That just fell. Okay. This is, I'm guessing, like equal parts. I'd probably venture to guess that this is equal parts. Do more or less of your choice. This recipe is very forgiving. Very, very forgiving. Okay. So there's that. And now I've got some sweet relish that I want to go on and just use up. So this is just sweet relish. Get that out of there. Okay. And then I've got some dill relish. Put some of that in there. And then I could stop here, but whenever I was digging for those things, I found some pickled okra. So why not? Why not, right? So I'm just gonna chop this up. Pause. Okay, so I chopped up 2 pickled okras. So we're gonna put those in there. And then I also found some pepperoncinis. I've never put these in here before, and I want to give it a shot. So I'm gonna cut up like 3 of these. 3 of these in there. Pause. Okay, so I cut 3 of them up, just like really roughly chopped them. One of the things I like about the pepperoncinis is the liquid, you know, that gets trapped inside becomes extra good in your dip. And then also while I was digging around in the fridge, I found onions, and I like onions added to my tartar sauce. So I'm just gonna chop some of this up. If you don't like onion, don't put it in there. Chopped up the onion, rough chop again, put that in there. And now I'm gonna put some seasoning. I'm gonna use that ranch seasoning that we made, I don't know, last week or whenever that was. About that much. And, oh, lemon juice. Hold on. I've got this. just going to use what's left in there. Okay, that's that. And then you're going to give it a good stir. Hold on. I figured out I could just rest it on this and made that a little bit easier. I didn't really have to pause that. Perhaps I did. Perhaps the pause is what caused the pause is what caused me to think of just setting it down on this. So just incorporating everything in here. And voila, tartar sauce. Let's give it a Yep. Now, I do like mine with, like, usually some chopped up, like, I know I use sweet relish and dill relish. I do also like the sweet pickles, like, chopped up in here, like, you know, bigger chunks of it. I just don't have any today, so it's delicious as is. Cheers. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.